Ooh, it has been a minute. Been a minute. I say that like people been waiting on me to drop this episode, but I'm still my only viewer, so there that is. But welcome back to episode 7 of Conversations in the Mirror. Ooh, sorry. It is hot as fuck in Arizona, bro. 3 triple digit weather. You know what's crazy? It's nighttime, and I'm pretty sure it's still like 96 degrees outside. It's crazy. Um, but I will say this, like I've been meaning to do the podcast and just every time some shit came up and I was like, well, it don't really take me that long to just get my thoughts on audio and render the video. But I was like, I really want to be in a place where it's like, nah, I could sit down and actually think about the topic and see if this is really what I want to discuss. And after the good and the bad, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I could talk about this topic. Women are weird. Like I feel like I knew that, but as currently 29, that shit is crazy to me how weird and odd women are. And I talk to women from the ages of, I want to say like 20 to 42, and 42 being the most recent woman I tried to I guess date is the right term I'm looking for. Because it wasn't really a date and it didn't go nowhere past the first conversation over dinner because she said I'm too young for her. So the age range of 20 to 42, I had hollowed at a few 32 women, um, and I have really tried with 25, 26. Uh, Pretty sure I tried to get with a 28-year old. So somewhere in that, and 20, like more 20s than 30s and 40s, right? So here we are, and I am just with all this experience, finally came to the conclusion that women are weird, bro. Like just in the sense of being weird, they are fucking weird. Like I wish I could give an example of some weird shit so I could like y'all ever seen fucking y'all seen Ed and Eddie? That's a real old boomer ass term now, but in Ed and Eddie there was always I think his name was Rolf, like the country dude from who knows where he was from, and he was just always doing some odd shit. Like motherfucker got like 12 chickens and a cow for some reason. It's like nigga, you live in the suburbs. Fuck you get a cow and chickens from? Like, where did you find a farm at, right? You should be doing some off the wall weird shit. That's women's nature in a fucking nutshell. They just do weird shit at a consistent rate. And I'm gonna give y'all a few examples of why I am currently feeling this way. So let's I'm gonna give y'all this first incident, right? This is a while back. So I get my hair braided at this salon, right? And it was fucking cool, right? It was all chill, and the woman doing my hair was pretty cool. I think she was somewhere between, I want to say 18, 19, maybe 20. I think I never really asked her age, but she had a friend there, and her friend, was kicking it with us a few times while she was doing my hair, and it was a good company. So she had got my number because, oh, I was like, oh yeah, next time I come up here, I'll buy y'all Dutch Bros or whatever, and we can just, um, get Dutch Bros or whatever, because it's always good company. And mind you, when I give my stylist a tip, I gave her a tip, right, like half of whatever I was going to give the stylist. So I'm like, okay, everything cool. So she hits me up one day and she was like, "Oh, it's been a while since you got your hair done. What you been up to?" And I'm like, "Man, I just been busy or whatever, and I just haven't had the time to just come up there and get my hair done." She was like, "Well, your stylist been asking about you. Whoop de whoop. You should really come get your hair done." I'm like, "Cool." So basically tell her when she's gonna be available next Saturday. I'm like, okay, cool, bet this is the move, right? I text her friend the fucking video of the hairstyle I want, right? I was like, oh, I want this. So we both have iPhones, but the message goes green, right? I am clearly blocked. Now I don't get mad. I don't get mad. I don't get upset. I don't get frustrated. I just take that as a sign, as I probably shouldn't go up there and get my hair done. I'll just like, you win some, you lose some, right? Like, okay, maybe that's a clear sign. I'm not gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. Hold on. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I didn't want y'all to hear that. So I was like, cool. I'm gonna take that as a clear sign. About a week and a half later, I get a call. Mind you, I work at night, so I'm like sleeping mostly during the day. She calls me at like 9 o'clock. Nine something, right? I answer the phone like, hello. And I'm like, I'm barely awake now. And I'm like, well, who is this? She's like, oh, you know who this is. And I was like, okay, so what's up? And she was like, why aren't you coming in for your appointment? Now, mind you, this isn't a hairstyle. This is her friend. And I was like, well, I tried to send a thing, but then I was blocked. So, and then she was like, oh yeah, I blocked you because I didn't want you calling my phone. Okay. Right. I mean, it's your phone. You got whatever your reason was for blocking me. I mean, okay. So it was like, well, what style did you want or whatever like that? And I'm just like, I'm not being irritated. Like, I guess I'm not being in the mood or attitude that she wants me to be in. So then she catches an attitude and hangs up the phone on me. I said, bro, I can't go back to sleep. So that's just already said and done. I blocked the fuck out this bitch. Cause it was just like, why in the living hell did this fucking happen? Right? And that's why I be trying to figure out, like, and that's why I be talking about that weird shit. So it's like, well, you blocked me because you didn't want me to call you, right? And at any point you could have just gave my hairstylist my fucking number so you wouldn't have to call me and I wouldn't have to call you. I could just call straight to the person I need to talk to. And how are you gonna be irritated with me when you look how many steps you had to go through for us to be in a situation. You had to get your phone, unblock me, then FaceTime call me, and then tell me the bullshit you was telling me. Like why? You see what I'm saying? Like why? Um Second incident. There's this woman at Dutch Bros, right? I I I won't even say I had a crush on her. I thought she was mad cute, and I asked her like, "Hey, we should go out, whatever." And she said, and I quote, "Stranger danger" 3 times, mad fucking loud. So at that point, I've realized like, okay, maybe I should stop talking to this bitch. Right? And then nigga be like, "Stranger danger," my nigga. Like at that point, I just need to get the fuck on. So I haven't seen her in a. Well, I think I maybe have seen her. I think I haven't seen her in a long time. So seen her about 2 weeks ago. And let me tell you why these women are fucking weird. So she sees me, I see her. I just keep it PG. I'm like, man, I ain't got time for this. I just keep it cordial, right? Just get my drink and get the fuck out of there. She sees me, don't acknowledge me, whatever. Draws on my fucking drink like a frog or something. Then looks back at me to acknowledge that the frog, but I didn't say shit. So I met her. Well, today's Monday while I'm recording this. I met her yesterday again, and she was like, "Hey, man, a long time no see, bitch. I just saw you a week ago." She was like, "Look, double down on the two." Nah. So are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure you saw me, I saw you, and then you drew a frog on my drink. I draw frogs on drinks all day, man. I wanna wild out, but I'm not. I'm just gonna keep it PG. Keep it PG. Um. So Bro, what else happened? I'm trying to think. It's so much dumb shit that be happening, right? So, another woman I was talking to. So we're kicking it, we're cooling it, cool. Um, and it's a good vibe. I'm not gonna say it wasn't. It was a good vibe. And then she just kept talking like, "Oh, I can see myself with you, yada yada yada." Mind you, we only known each other for 3 fucking days, so I don't know who she can see with. I don't even think she knew my name at the time. I think she was like, "What's your name?" And I was just like, "Let's be mysterious" type of shit because we met on fucking Bumble, I think it was. Um, so she like she could see me with whatever, whatever. She was like, "The only problem is you monogamous, and that might not work for me." Now, I don't know at the time. I didn't know what the fuck a monogamous meant, so I took immediate offense to it. I don't know what the fuck that means. And she was like, "Oh no, it means you like to be in a one person relationship." And I'm like, "Well, bitch, that's what a relationship is." Right? Like that's like, what are you talking about? A one person relationship? That's what a relationship is. She's like, well, no, because you won't probably like an open relationship. Mind you, there is no such thing as a fucking open relationship. You can't have a relationship to be means to be enclosed with something or someone, right? Like you can't be in an open closed relationship with somebody. You're just single and making it complicated. Like, just take the complexity out of the fucking being single. Like, how you want to be together with somebody, but then also want to sleep with other people? That literally sounds like dating. It's like, okay, we're dating, we're not committed to each other. Yeah, I fuck with you, you fuck with me, but I fuck with other people at the same time, right? Like, I have other people on the roster, but you're like, pointing guard type shit. You the quarterback. So like, yeah, I mean, like, nah, I don't have a problem dating with people, but I'm single, so I can date whatever. But then you're like, let's. What about if we wanted to get in a relationship? Would you be then down to date outside of it? Like, then, bitch, why don't I would just be single? You feel what I'm saying? At that point, and then why can I just remain single and then date you and then possibly date other people at the same time? Like, and she wasn't having that, and that was it. That was the end of that little honeymoon phase or whatever you would like to call it. um Something else, I'm trying to think of some other weird shit that has happened to me. um it's so much, and I wish I would have recorded it at the same time because it was fucking back to back. Thinking I thought I was getting diss tracked on some Kendrick Lamar Drake type shit. What else has happened to me? While I sit on it, just those few examples. Oh no, bro. Let me tell y'all this fucking bullshit. So I hate when people tell me they're going to do something and they don't do it. But then this person just took it to levels I wasn't even prepared for it. Motherfucking girl, not girl, I'm sorry. This woman hit me up talking about some hey. I'm like, hey. She was like, oh, I'm gonna be on your side of town. I'm like, bet, cool. If you want to, we could kick it, whatever. She said, cool, cool. But instead of me coming to your house, you could just pull up to the hotel I'm staying at. I said, bet. She was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna send you the address. Do y'all know at the time of recording this video that was 3 weeks ago? I'm still waiting on the address, mind you. Still waiting on it, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait to pull up to the hotel so me and her can motherfucking kick it. Now, if I stop talking to this bitch, I would be the bad person, right? Like, that shit would be in fucking insane. But it's the type of shit I go through. Um, trying to think something else. What has happened? Um, I can't think of nothing. I can't think of nothing. Those were like the ones that stood out to me recently. Oh, it's another one, bro. So I got this neighbor, right, and we kick it every now and again. Every time we kick it, she swear I'm trying to be her fucking boyfriend, lover, husband, or something, right? And I'm like, nah, bro. I'm really on some just friend type shit, right? Man, every time I like pop up or say hi, whatever, she be like, "Oh, you was so nervous and this, that, and the third." And I'm like, "Nah, I was just like, chilling or whatever." And then she be like, "Oh, we should catch up." So I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I send her a message like, "Yo, you wanna, if you free today, we should catch up." Bitch leaves me on red every single like look like y'all won't even believe how many times on red I am left. And I just be thinking to myself, why? Why me? And why not them? Like, and who was them? I don't know. But this other niggas y'all could just put this type of energy and time into. It don't have to always be me. Is what I feel like. So I give those examples to say I don't understand why women overthink and overcomplicate things, especially when it comes to like male. Either they're so far gone and in love with this person or infatuated with them, or they treat you like complete shit. And I guess I touched on this on another episode, like how do you escape the friend zone. But being a single male in my late 20s, about to go into my 30s, the dating game fucking sucks. And it's mostly because, well, in my expertise and experience, because women just, what I like to call, do too fucking much, right? It's never just the simplest shit, right? They always just complex things or make things complicated, and it can be so simple. Like, I went on my first date recently, had a good time, it was a vibe. Just for her to be like, no, just for her to be like, well, I'm not looking for a relationship, because you're too young for me. And that was the 42-year-old. Now, mind you, I have stated on several occasions that I understand that she just got out of divorce. She wants to be single. Cool. I'm not looking for a relationship, especially one with her, because I feel like she needs somebody probably in her age range and someone with a little more stability than me. Why are we still have to reconfirm that you're not interested in a relationship with me? That's cool. Like, that's fine. Like, yeah, I may joke about it because, like, that sucks. Because, like, I feel like you're the type of person that you have to be in a relationship for us to have sex. But I guess I just won't be getting none, right? Which is cool. Like I don't want to get hit with the imaginary friend zone, because that just means like, yeah, you're not hitting this, and it's like, that shit sucks, right? But it's like, nah, if we cool, if we're friends, we cool, then it is. But then it's like, now we're at the point where I can't invite you to anything because you keep thinking it's an attempt at me trying to be in a relationship with you. It's fucking not. You already said it's not possible. Okay, we didn't moved on from that. like, like what? But it's a complex of fucking women. And I something recently happened to me at the gym. Saw this pretty short, big booty, Latina. Man, if y'all would have seen the cheeks on her, I was trying not to stare and be respectful, but it was, she was making it hard to. So I was staring at her, and she came back. Like, I lied to you not. She started talking to these other two Hispanic dudes, and I'm like, okay, one of them got to be her man or whatever. I'm gonna keep it PG. Man, she started doing stiff deadlifts in front of my face, ass all in my face. Now, when I tell you, there's no, like, she looking in the mirror, so I know she sees me looking, and she is just busting it wide open, and I'm like, nah, I'm really that nigga, bro. Well, I didn't pursue another. I kept it PG, and I was trying to tell my friend, like I told him what happened. It's like, oh no, she feeling you. I was like, nah, nigga, it was a Tuesday. You feel me? That's how she was feeling Tuesday. If she saw me again on a Thursday, we may not be on that type of timing. She might think I'm a creep. In that moment, she didn't think I was a creep. That's why she liked the attention I was giving and gave me a little bit more. But on Thursday, she might not be feeling like that. And it's like, why? I can't explain that. It's just the duality and weirdness of fucking women. And I say this because I feel like I'm at a point where I don't know what to do, y'all. I don't. I don't know. Like I'm not. Like I said, I'm not looking for a relationship at this current moment. But I do like having women friends because I can just do shit with them that overly masculine guy friends that I have won't do. Like if you've seen in my videos, my nails is always painted. I love getting my toes and nails done. Love getting my hair done, massages, wax, and all that shit. Niggas ain't trying to go for that. So I would love to like just go to like a nail salon with a friend, right? And I was like, I don't have to, try to make out broken English with my nail tech. I could just fucking talk to my friend and we could just fucking gossip and have tea time, right? Um, but here we are, and I asked somebody that I'm cool with and whatever, like, hey, if you're not busy, let me know. We go get our nails done. I even pay for it to just get left on fucking scene. And it's like, bro, like, are we friends or not? like, like, fuck, bro. Are we fucking friends or fucking not, bro? Because at this point, when I tell you I'm confused as shit. Like, I have never been so fucking confused. Like, I can never tell you if I'm in it to win it, or I need to hold them and fold them. See, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just using random metaphors of different phrases. um, but no, that's how your boy been feeling lately with women. I just realized they're weird, right? And they just keep getting weirder by the day. Like I had plenty of women come up to me and be like, "Oh, I was interested in you and whatever," and I'm just like, every time we have spoken, you treated me like shit. She was like, "Yeah, that was me flirting." I don't think you know what that means. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you know how flirting works, cause that was crazy. If that's what the case was, right? I had women that was so infatuated that like we had sex. Now, mind you, before we had sex, it was like we're just gonna do this. No feelings involved. No none of that. And I'm like, okay, cool. Hit smash. I did maybe okay. I say a 6 out of 10, right? Um, and I'm like, okay, I see them the next day or 2 days from later. I'm keeping it cordial, but then I'm looking at another girl or trying to holler at another girl, and they be like, "The fuck you doing?" I mean, I'm trying to give me some pussy. Like, what the fuck you doing? Cop blocking and shit. Like, oh, that's how you gonna do me? What the fuck are you talking about? This has nothing to do with you. Like, after we had our moment, you gonna just leave and try to find somebody else? You you sound like a motherfucker that sounds like we're in a relationship that I remember you explicitly saying that you don't want. Now all of a sudden, this shit is happening. What the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, after so many times, it's kind of like, damn, maybe I should just be gay. But then I realized gay niggas act just like women, and the only thing I don't get is the vagina that go with it. And it's like, well, that's a lose situation. I'm in the same situation, just vaginaless. Like, that's crazy. Like, we can't escape this shit. Like, I just wish the overall point of this topic and this conversation is, I wish women would just relax and be a lot more straightforward and not overcomplicate things. And I know I said that somewhere earlier in this on this episode of this podcast, but I really do, man, because I feel like a lot of things could be simple. I feel like if we have a lot of just upfrontness, like, hey, just get this out the way. I think you like me. I want you to know I either feel or don't feel the same way about you. And yeah, if that's cool or not cool, let me know. I'm like, okay, cool. And I always think I have these um type of relationship with women is to always figure out that I don't. And it sucks. It really does, man. It really puts a damper on a lot of things. Cause then I feel like I'm always in a situation where, like, damn, bro, I don't think I can just see myself in a relationship. And it's crazy because I want to have kids and grandkids, whatever. But it's like the way this dating pool now, man, it just fucking sucks. I feel like I'm always on a pop the balloon type shit. It's like, um, man, women that can like not fuck with me because they see me with a big ass afro. I didn't grow the beard out now, whatever. I break this bitch to the back, get a lineup, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, where you been? What the fuck? Like, bitch, I ain't even go nowhere. Right? And it's like, oh, well, now you looking good or whatever. It's like, yeah, but you don't like me for me. You just like me because I currently look good. Like, you could show me all type shit. Or like women who, um, women who see me as a check, right? And then you start treating them like such, like, oh, it's all about the money, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, all you do is talk about money. Well, that's all you said my value was, right? It's like you got to mean what you're saying, say what you mean, baby. But at this point, I feel like I'm just talking in circles. um, yeah, man, that's how I've been feeling, man. Your boy been beefing. Your boy been beefing with my opposite sex, and yeah. Yeah, that's my little tale. Whew. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't talk like this in a minute. Y'all got me out here talking like this for, boy. Y'all got me back on the podcast. Nah, I'm happy though, man. I'm happy that I really just I man up and did this shit because I've been really wanting to talk about a lot of things, a lot of topics. That was one of them. And like get like really deep into some other topics, man. So we gonna be right back onto this shit now. I'm gonna be consistent. And I can't wait to the day people view this and I get a couple of guests on here to chime in, so it just doesn't feel like I'm ranting for however long. I didn't even check to see how long this shit was. Oh, it's only 27 minutes. I felt like it was longer. Huh. A little short episode today. I guess what's crazy? When I talk to myself about this, it seems like I'm yapping for so fucking long just to get on the actual recording and see it's like, nah, you only been yapping for 27 minutes, which is still mad long, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Anyway, that's all for today's episode. Tune in next time, and be safe, be healthy, be blessed. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Love you, love you, love you, and bye bye.